So here I am, completely discombobulated. I don't know what to do. I want to do something, but don't know what I want to do because look, this is my desk. This is all the space I have right here to work on. So there's not a lot I can do. I started today. I got this in the mail. It's my ink. It's where they just keep sending you ink. Oh, what's this bag for? Return service. Oh, if I want to return it. Oh, fill, seal, mail. Recycle only empty original HP ink cartridges. Oh, so I put my empty ink cartridges in this and send them back. And they send me in ink cartridges. And they magically know when I need ink. So it's instant ink, never run out. So I'm happy about that. That because they ain't nothing worse than running out of ink. Okay, so what I was sitting here doing. Oh, where did I put my little bag? I lose things here as fast. Well, I just had my bag thing. Wait a minute. See, I had a bag of envelopes. See this envelope? I just doodled on it. You know, this is my idea. I wanted to show you my idea of doodling. My idea of doodling. Just a minute. Wait, wait, just don't leave. Don't. It's in a little zipper bag that Jamie sent me a little zipper bag like a long time ago. And how in the world did that just disappear? It just disappeared like magic. Okay, up here again. Up here again. Where in the heck did it go? I'm trying to do. Oh man, this is crazy. My whole life is crazy today. I've just seen this in the junk mail. I'm gonna cut this up. I know it's gonna pop right in front of my nose in just a minute because it was just here. I just took an envelope out of there. So I'm gonna cut this watch out because I think it's cool. See, when you get junk mail and it's got something cool in it, just cut it out because it'll be used for some. Where the heck did I put that thing? I'm kind of losing my mind. But, you know, it's okay. I can't figure out what to do. This is a nice watch. They want you to buy it. It's a DC3 classic men's watch at Bradford Exchange. So it costs the arm and a leg right on there. It says, please send me one of your arms and one of your legs, and it's yours. And you know what? My arms and legs are needed, so I don't need this watch. But I do need the image because it's nice paper for one thing. I was just watching them dumpster divers again. But I gotta quit watching them every once in a while because it makes you want to go dive in a dumpster. But then I do know that if I was to dive in the dumpster, I'd never get back out. I'd be stuck in there for the rest of my entire born days. Now, wait in the world did. Now, you all people is going to think I've completely lost my ever-loving mind. I tell you something and then. It's right there. It's right there in front of God and everybody. But see, I got envelopes in there, see? And I did used to have some decorated ones. Oh, here's one that's decorated a little bit. Dig a frog in the jar. And so, but I think I've used, oh, this one I have decorated too. I gotta use those two for sending off Happy Mail. I'm gonna find me another. Here's me another. Okay. It was right there. Why couldn't I see that? I just did this one while I was sitting here watching the dumpster divers. I'll put that one right there too. I'll lose it probably. But when I do an envelope, doodling, they ain't nothing to it. See, I got enough space to do this. See, there's enough space. But I don't doodle on this side. I use this side for the address and stuff because it's kind of inconvenient to doodle on that side. So then what I do is I find that you just don't have to be fancy or nothing. You don't have to be fancy schmancy. You just come. Got glue leaking out in my cup. And see, I leave my glue upside down in the cup, and then the glue stays down where it needs to be at the bottom. But sometimes I stick my glue in there without shutting the thing. I got the cover, the lid I took off of the Elmer's glue and put it on there. Okay, so I'm just going to put that down here in this corner. See this cup? I got this some years ago. It's faded out now from the dishwasher. But this was the hubster, and this is me right here. I used to have really nice legs. You see them? Those nice legs? I used to have them. And we were on the front row on Montu. Well, so you can't hardly see that anymore either. But it was down at the Busch Gardens. They have this, what do you call it? Roller coaster. And the hubster always wanted to get right on the front seat. I told him as soon as we get off of this thing, we're getting a divorce. But I haven't divorced him yet. But that was some scary thing. But I did go back on it again. I went back on it again. And then we went on the other one there because they got a couple really wicked ones. They got the Montu. See, this was some years ago. This was like probably 15 years ago. We was on there when I had them nice legs. And now I think if I went on there, I would have a stroke because I come close to it. The last time I went on there, or that time where that picture was taken. There, see, I just took that on. You don't even have to put nothing fancy schmancy on there. You just kind of put stuff on there. And here I have some. See, when your desk is in a mess like this is actually like a wreath, a holiday wreath of funsies. And so then you just take some pieces off. Oh, that wasn't supposed to come off. That was. Okay, we'll put that on there like that. I meant to take this off. That's okay. We're going to put that on there too. And just stick it. And see, then you don't have to do nothing fancy. You just put it on there like that. Just stick it on there. And that's just right on there. Just pretty as you please. Just pretty as a picture. And then you find, let's see, here's some stickers here. See, I got, everything is in a mess. I was working on these little tiny, they were junk journals I was working on. But then things got piled up. And I look at this as It's a Wonderful Day. I'll just put that right there. So never know. You might get Happy Mail. Okay, just in case you don't know what it is, let me see. Oh, I already wrote Happy Mail on this one. See, Happy Mail. Male that comes in the mailbox, not like male that is an opposite of female. Just a minute now. Let me see if I can find A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. We can write H, A, So if you have stickers, if you have an abundance of stickers, I love stickers. Everybody loves stickers. Everybody. HAPP. And then we'll get a Y. Here's a Y. Happy. And then we need male. Happy male. Is there a capital M? Oh, yeah, there is. I wonder if I can just put that. Oh, what the heck. I'll put that on the next one. M. A. Oh, just had a twinge in my shoulder. A. I don't have it on here straight. Sad as it may be. Guess I'll have to throw this one in the garbage. Not really. I wouldn't throw nothing in the garbage. Okay. I watched my son get married today, but he's over there in Arizona. And so I watched it on live stream. And that was pretty cool. My son's 50 years old, and he's been living with this lady for 13 years. And they finally decided that they would get hitched. They had a pretty nice wedding. Oh, good grief. I get the dot on the I. There. And then I need an L. Okay. Happy male. Male. There. Happy male. See? Now, that would make that male happy, because you don't want sad male. You don't want sad male ever to come in your mail bucket. And then you just need stuff. Oh, you know what? I like my, where did I put my teddy bear punch? I have a punch that punches teddy, well, forget the teddy bear. I'll take this one. It punches ovals. Okay, let me just punch. Let me glue a couple ovals on here. Let me just stick one here. And then let's stick another one here. See, so you got space here. Just I don't even know why I size it up in its spot. Put one there. And one here. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. That's beautiful. That's nice. And then you throw that over there like that. And then, let's see. Oh, what are these? I got some of these here stickers. These are like pretty cool. France immigration. Okay. Let's put that one there. We're immigrating from deployed. Okay. No, deported. We'll put this here right in the middle of that watch. Deported. What does this one say? Mexico. Mexico. It just says Mexico. Whoops. I ripped it. And get the other piece. Oh, well, it wasn't on there very good. I'll put that right there. It's fine right there. And then, oh, you know what? Where can I put this pointer finger? I love this guy pointing. I think he's awesome. Point. Happy Mail. See? So they'll know this is Happy Mail. Everybody will know it. And then I'll go like this. Okay, now if you're bored with this video, don't forget to comment underneath anyway, because I'm keeping track of comments. Well, I write your name down and I put it in a bucket. And just a minute, I'll show you my bucket. But right now I'm doing rocket science right here as I'm doing this doodling. See, so you can doodle, schnoodle, and you just kind of doodle around here and there, and see there, and you can just see. I am running out of space, aren't I? Geez, I'm gonna have to clean off this desk. My friend, you might have seen it on the unicorn page, but my friend Ileana, she posted a video of her mother's craft room, which her craft room is actually, see if you see Ileana Marzan, if you see her there, and she put a video, and she says, my mom, it's her mama is Nancy, which Nancy is my friend. Well, Ileana's my friend too. Well, actually, Ileana was my friend first, and then her mother was my friend. But her mama, both of them have got craft rooms that will put Michael's and Joanne's to shame. Nancy's is a two-car garage. It used to be. Now it's her craft room. And yeah, so if you go on there, you should watch that one. And I gotta go over and see them. I used to go regular and craft with them, but gosh, I just get so lazy and such a homebody sometimes, and so then I don't get places where I want to go. And so, but if you see that video on there, watch that. See you, and you can see what very neat crafters look like. And she does a lot of crafting and still keeps it just as neat can be. And she is constantly crafting. And she remakes dollhouses. She'll buy an old dollhouse at a yard sale or something, and then she just rebuilt it up. She does a very good job. Oh, excuse me, my husband's here. Hello, Hubster. Did you come just to look at me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're so cute. Just give you a little smooch. This is a family-friendly channel here. So.
Well, that's okay. I'm family friendly.
Okay, he's family-friendly.
I'm going to the northeast 40.
He's going to the northeast 40. That's what he calls our sleeping area, but he's not going to sleep. He's just going to go read because he's a readaholic. He's going to go read. He reads everything that's got print on it. He learned to read like last week or the week before. And so, but see how you do this? You just kind of doodle and just wherever and do whatever. Just doodle. See, this is what I do. I got those two, but now I want a different color. Let me get, see that? My whole arm covered up the whole screen. So, and you just doodle. Just fill into spaces with stuff. Wherever you want to, and do whatever you want to do. And then before long, you have got a very nice piece of art. Now, I call this art. Some people would say, what a lousy mess that is. But no, it's not a lousy mess. I'd punch them right in the kisser if they told me that. And then they wouldn't be able to kiss her anymore. But anyway, I'm just doodling. Something about these Sharpie markers. They sure do have a... Oh, I hope that's not leaking to the other side. Oh, not too bad. So I can... what I was saying is be sure and put your a comment below. Even if you just say boo, like trying to scare me or something. You just go ahead and do that. Because I have this bucket. I have this is what I'm using. This was ice cream, cookies and cream, ice cream. But now it's empty. So, see in here, there's some pieces of paper that are folded and some that are not folded. The ones that are not folded, I'm putting names on. The ones that are folded already have names on them. So, see, like this one. Who's on here? Hildegund Tackle. These are all people that have, this will be between now and 6,000 people. These names are going to be the people who have already posted on my videos. Now, for the people who watch my live stream videos, I have different gifts that go to yins. Different gifts that go to yins. And so this is only people that commented under my live stream. The ones these are folded already because I just started, like today. And see all these names. And so then I fold them all alike. And see, they're 4 1/4 inches by an inch. So they're all the same. So I can't, there's no way I can cheat. But anyway, so be sure and put a message. You can tell me to kiss your behind or anything. Just give me a little message and your name will get put in this bucket. Now, you know how many times, but only give me one message per video. But for every video between now and 6,000, can you believe that number, 6,000? For every, excuse my boarding house rage. Every time you put in a comment, you're going to get your name put, because I read my comments. And so now if you see, and you look at the comment and you see that I checked off the like and the heart, you know your name's in the bucket. So every time you see that, your name's in the bucket. But only once per video. Now, some people will go on a video, I've noticed, and they'll comment like 82 times on one video. I have a couple of people that like to do that. You're still only going to get your name one time for that video. But if you comment on another video, then you'll get your name put again into the ice cream bucket. And you want your name in the ice cream bucket. Everybody wants their name in the ice cream bucket. And then once I get to 6,000 subscribers, I'm not going to have a particular day that I'm not going to have a particular day that I have planned to pull a name, because I'll have everybody's name there. And see, because then it would only be the beautiful ones that are there that particular day. Well, then I would feel bad for the ones that could not make it on that particular day. So that's why I'm making this bucket full. Now, I'm going to have a few things. I mean, you might get this envelope, this Happy Mail envelope. And you might get this as the prize, as a prize. There might be something in there very valuable, like diamonds and rubies, and, well, maybe that's exaggerating a little bit, but you never know what you might get. I gotta have some color up here. But now, see, you don't have, now look at this. Do you see this? Nothing fancy. Just get the whole thing covered with something. Just with something. And it doesn't have to be something fantastically beautiful. It just needs to be something. And does it have to look like it's done by a professional? No. No. See, I just had picked that. My husband threw that in the garbage, this advertisement. I said, that's a nice watch. I want that watch. And so there it is. Now it is on this envelope. See, So, and like I say, I use actually the front of the envelope because you have a better palette. And see there, and I have that one here, this one here. Sometimes I have to go over them with some packing tape. This was I colored that cow and then cut him out, and there's a butterfly. And this one's completely covered with packing tape. I might go with packing tape on these two. Yeah, I might have to go with packing tape on that too. This one here, I must have been more on a roll on this one. Because this one I could still use this. But see, I stamped here. These are stamped, and then I colored, but this leaf, that's glued on. I might do some more stuff on this one and then still use. Oh no, because I look at that. I put "You're Unforgettable" on there. So this one I got this part done too some. So I should do some more on here. But so I'll leave this one so I can write an address right here on the front. What I was doing today, but then I got completely something or rated. So I dissed myself. And so somebody needs to come and clean this house. Look at this. I could make a circle. Look at this. That's not a circle, it's an oval. But I could just make it look real fancy and then just put a circle. I'm in an oval. Just like this. And there's where I would put the address. And then maybe I would go, no, I'm not going to put that over there and ruin my frog where he can't get out of the jar. But there's a lot of things you could do. But what I was doing, I was making these little journals. These are little junk journals. Little bitty junk journals. Because I'm making little kits. Because I'm going to put them on. I really am going to put them on my Etsy. I know I keep saying that I'm going to put this stuff on my Etsy. And then I never do. But I've made a few little fun things. This is what I was doing today. I get started on one thing. And then let me throw these over here. And I get started on one thing like these. I was making little journals. All they are is 10-page or 20-page if you cut both sides. Just little journals. See, I just glue stuff on there on the front. All I did was cut 5 pages and stapled them on. So that makes 10 pages, but if you count both sides, it's 20. And so I was making, and I got a bunch of them. And so my big fat thought was, I didn't get nothing glued on this one yet. I folded it crooked. But my big fat thought, okay, just a minute. You know what I was doing too? This is what I was doing. Sometimes where's the one that was sent to me? Well, I don't know. Oh, see, this is just a little folder I made. I could put pages in that one too. I'll probably put pages in that one and make it a little folder. Make it a little. Oh gosh, there's a couple more right there. And they're just like everywhere. They get lost. And see, I just made it. There's a couple more. See, these ones I don't see. There's some more that I haven't got anything glued to them ones yet. And then these are just papers I have cut out. Oh, these were the scraps. Oh, then these were covers that I was making covers. Okay. For the covers, I just took 6 by 6 papers and cut them in half. No thinking. And then I made out of pages, I made these pockets out of just pages. But see, I got one in Happy Meal a couple days ago. And I said, oh, I can do that. And so then I made a bunch of just pockets, just out of pages out of my Jane Austen book. Just make little pockets, sort of like a library pocket. Okay, I did them. Okay, so that was another thing I did. Yeah, this is how I work in one day. It's like I've got something wrong with my brain. But oh, here's what I was doing. Then what I started, okay, now I got see how that stuff just piles up in my way? Gets there. Uninvited. Okay, now see this here? I was thinking if I make a package like this and put it in my Etsy store, and if I just put a price on there that includes the shipping, like, okay, so if I was going to say, like if I was going to say $8 and that includes shipping, because the shipping would be about $3.50. So that's what I'm thinking when I'm doing. But I don't have it done yet. See, what I got in here so far, oh, is one of my little books that I just showed you, except this one is, I finished it. I finished it into a junk journal. See, pocket, card, and there was a heart sticker, and then I put some stamping on there. There's a flip up on that page. So it's a junk journal. Here is a stamp, and this is stamps that were on postage stamps that were on an envelope I got, and I made a little tag there. You can write on it if you so wish. And then this was a piece of paper that was laying on my desk, so I just flipped it in there. I think I gotta put something else inside there, right there. So when you open it up, And then here, this says O or ho if you look at it upside down. And then a sticker, stamping, little stamping. This one, I made these two little pockets here with a little thing in there. And this is a K and a T. Doesn't mean anything. It's just they're letters, and I like letters. And see, it just has little tags and little pull-out doohickeys there. Pull-out doohickeys. And see, that says happiness. This one here first, I put this one on, but this one was upside down. So then I stamped it again on that side, right side up. And then it's got a heart sticker and a stamping. This one's got two little tags. And this is just a little bitty junk journals. And here is stickers, stamp that says imagination. And then this, I just took a piece of book page and made a fold out there and put some little, this is smooth, light, hard, great. It's just because those were the books the words that were in that thing that's laying on this desk somewhere. And then here it says cherish. And then here it says these are the best of times, and it just tucks in that little pocket. And then this piece, I have just a tag stuck into that little belly band thing. Down here it says Scrap and Lizzie because I have this little stamp that says Scrap and Lizzie, and I found it. It was lost for years. And here it says cherish the moments. So that's one thing. So every bag, and all of these will be different. So when I do finally get my rear in gear and get them on there, and then see, then there'll be, here's an envelope. This is just an envelope with a cute tag. This is one of them full, like I showed you how to make them once. And then it's just got a little folder inside the front pocket of the envelope because it's got two pockets in there. That's in there. And then here is just a little flip up folder. Now, and see what you'll do. These things in here are just for a junk journal. Like you might want to. Now, this is what I was making too today because I got mail. Oh, here it is right here. Is this it? I hope this is it. From Bonnie. I think it is it, but I didn't put the thing back in because I started copying it right away. She made hers with a song sheet, but just made this little like pocket thing. And see, there's a tag in there, and then there's another tag in there, and there's another tag in there. So there's 3 tags in this beautiful little folded Beautiful little folded. See, I got to look in the, you can't see stuff because I put my hand over it. I know it. Leave the complaint below. You'll get your name in the bucket. Okay. And see how those just fit in there so pretty? They're beautiful. Okay, that's in there. And then here, oh, I just have an empty pocket. I can't leave an empty pocket. Why would I send anybody an empty pocket? I have to put something in that one. Oh, and then this is another one. This one, though, I made out of a map page. This one is just 2 pockets. The one that I got from Bonnie also had 2 pockets. But see, butterflies. See, maps, butterfly. And you can just glue that into your junk journal. It's just another something to do. And this is, these, I'm not sure if this is a sticker. I think it is. It is a sticker, but it's fabric. This is fabric. I got a few of these, but I've never used them. So I figured, okay, I'll stick one of those in there. And then this is a picture. I think it comes from Tim Holtz, and it's a vintage looking picture. I guess this was a classroom. That was a big class. That's in there. And then on here I have, then here are just some I call these just pocket fillers. And they're just cute little pocket fillers that you can put in pockets in your journal. And then here is another one of those pockets like this. But here I put, this one I decorated the front. It's got a flip up on it. And then I made some tags inside tags, you know. I think these are fun. Well, actually what had happened here was this tag was too long to fit sideways in this bag. So I folded the bottom up, put a little piece of something on there, and then made little tags to go inside the tags. And so then that way, then I could put it inside this, and then I could put it in sideways because I wanted it to fit sideways because I'm thinking about shipping costs for this. I'm actually thinking. And then here is a shaker card that I made some 100 years ago. But I'm going to be making more shaker cards because I just got a whole bunch of sequins from a Happy Meal. And so I'm going to be making more shaker cards. So that's in there. Now, I don't know. I got to weigh this because, see, I've got to keep my weight. I got to keep my weight down. Do you get that? My weight down. Okay, so I'm going to probably, because see, this makes a small package. So I think that I can fit this to where my shipping is only $3.50. So I'm going to put as much as I can in there as far as weight it goes that I can ship it for $3.50. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to advertise it for maybe $8.50 ship, which includes shipping. You know what I'm saying? But I'll put it on my Etsy, I think. I always say I'm going to put everything on my Etsy. Does it ever get there? Heck, nobody, because because look at this mess I have. Oh, but anyway, from Bonnie, she sent me that one that I copied already 100 times, and I don't know where I put it now. Hers is made with a music sheet out of a hymnal, which I think is amazing. But right away I said, oh, I got to make one of them because that's what I do. That's how I work things. Is I got to try it right away. And so I did. But it's in this area somewhere under a layer. You know, I had to wait till somebody called me today. Well, actually, I didn't wait for somebody to call me. I had to wait because I knew my alarm would go off at 7. Oh, that's my Kindle. That was lost too. I knew my alarm would go off at 7 to take my medicine, so I waited patiently till 7 o'clock because then I knew I could find my phone. So I heard it. I heard it. It was ringing at 7, my alarm. And so then I had to go like this, and then there was my phone. I found it. I should put it in that little bucket right there. That's good. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, that's what I was showing you from Bonnie. Look at that. She put it in this little cellophane bag, and that's a nice bag. And then she put gold ribbon around it, gold string. But this is a artist trading card, and it is now mine. It will, and look, it says "Happy Little Moment" by Bonnie Lipke, 3/4/19. That's cool because that was my husband's birthday, March 4th. And then we changed to my daughter's birthday. So now her birthday is on March 4th. But see how she made the flower as a button? She drew the stems and the leaves. She's got some washi tape here that is like greenery. Here she's got like a punch that she cut out like greenery out of, although it's not green, it's cut out of newsprint, which is awesome. Newsprint. And 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 she got that punched out, looks like with a punch. And on the back she has got painting on there that it looks like she used bubble wrap for painting. She may have, she's got some little, just a little bit of red here just to pop the red. Just it brings these two reds together. And then here it says look for miracles, and then she's got 3 gemstones on here. These are pretty. This is beautiful. I love to just look at them. And then the string, I think she probably I sewed it right to, yep, she did, because it's not glued. She sewed it, sewed, is that the word? Sewed it? She used a needle and thread to put this to the card. And I think that is pretty doggone nice. That is pretty doggone awesome. So what I do now, see, she's got a stamp on there for these pretty ladies on the front. So, oh, and then she's got another pretty lady stamp on the back. So what I do with this, scissors, oh, there's a pair of scissors. I cut the address off like this. I save that. And I cut the stamp because I saved the stamp. And you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to cut those too, the ladies. But especially for this is my address book. It's an old 3-ring binder. And it had all these